Welcome to our Austin vlog.
How you guys doing? It's obviously been a little bit since the actual filming. As you can see,
trip.
yeah, I have less hair. But yeah, we didn't really talk at all. I think during the
Yeah.
entire thing, we were just kind of having fun with some friends. But so we wanted to kind of come in and kind of fill in the gaps.
To the airport. I think it was around
Got there at 6.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
Our flight wasn't until 8:45, but we got there early because we had to go drive our car to the economy parking, and then we had to wait for the bus to drop us back off at the airport. And we got to check out the Disney store there a little bit, which was fun. Got some dinner. Joe had a sandwich and I had Qdoba.
Yeah.
And then got on the flight and it was really a smooth flight.
It was a very smooth flight. The person who was supposed to sit next to me apparently had some friends 4 or 5 rows up, and there was an empty seat near them, so they just hopped up and jumped in that seat instead. So it was just Melissa and I. It was nice, calm flight. It was pretty simple.
Yeah, we landed around 10:15 p.m. Austin time, and a couple of friends picked us up from the airport. And then we were staying at our friend's, Libby's parents' house. They were nice enough to let us all stay there.
Mm-hmm.
We were meeting basically my college friends and all of their spouses. So it was just really good to catch up with them. And then when we got to the house, they saved Joe some barbecue.
Oh, it saved some? There was like about 20 pounds of barbecue from earlier that night that they got. And they were like, oh yeah, do you want some? And I'm like, yeah, what do you got? And they're like, well, we got brisket and we got sausage and we got potatoes and we got mac and cheese and we got green beans. And I'm like, yep, all of it. So made a big old plate of barbecue, heated it up. And I don't know what it is about Austin barbecue or anything like that, but even reheated, still some of the best barbecue that I've ever had. It was so good. And from like that point, yeah, barbecue at 10:30 p.m. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be a really good trip. And it definitely was food-wise too, but you'll see that coming up too.
got up, and then we went on a group walk. We took Libby's dog Milkshake on a walk, which was really fun. And then after that, we went to Lady Bird Lake and we had a picnic there. They picked up some biscuits for breakfast and they were really good.
Biscuits and fried chicken. So, Melissa, I think you had a breakfast sandwich, right?
Yeah, mine was chicken sausage and egg on a gluten-free biscuit, and it was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was so good.
And then I had it was a biscuit, and it had a giant piece of fried chicken, bacon, cheddar cheese, barbecue sauce, and that was my breakfast. And I inhaled that thing. It was so good. I think I had like a piece of your
Chicken sausage.
well, I had your chicken sausage, but I had a piece of the biscuit too. And I honestly couldn't tell the difference between my biscuit and then her gluten-free
Yeah, it was really good.
biscuit. So it was really nice. We were right underneath a tree too, so it was away from the sun. It was right next to like a biking and jogging path too. So there was, a bunch of people out in the morning, doing their thing, and the lake was beautiful too.
Libby's husband had these kayak slash paddleboarding contraptions.
Yeah, so
I
like
don't know.
folds into threes. And so basically you don't have to put the paddleboard slash kayak on the roof of your car. You can fold it up and fit it in your trunk. And he was able to fit two of them in the trunk of his car. And so we all took turns going out and going on the lake and just sort of paddling around. And that also was just beautiful. And
yeah, it was really, really nice.
really nice. And then after that, we just kind of, we went back to the house and just relaxed.
Relaxed.
Watched Netflix for a very long time as everyone just sort of had like power naps kind of thing.
Yeah, the sun took a lot out of us.
Yeah. But after that, we went to a Tex-Mex restaurant. I had a al pastor enchilada, and it had this like avocado crema on top. And another thing that I just absolutely inhaled. And I also had a jalapeno margarita with that too, which I absolutely love. It's something I always try to get if I see it on a menu anywhere, because the margarita with the spiciness of the jalapeno, I don't know why, it just works perfectly. So that's one of my favorite things. And then you got...
I had chicken, like rice and beans.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. And then after dinner, we wound up going to the east side of Austin, to a bunch of bars. We went to quite a few, just hung out outside at like tables. It was really fun. Joe got to catch up with a friend.
Yeah, so one of my best friends from high school now lives in Austin. He's actually the one that married both of us. And so I hadn't seen him in a couple years, definitely since I've moved down here. And it was really nice getting to see him. He met up with us at the first bar, and then just kind of went from bar to bar with us and like that. So it was awesome seeing him again. But we just went to a few and then just sort of hopped back to the house, and I think everyone right after that was like, all right, we're done for the night. We're all old apparently. And so there's Dino, by the way.
He's just been walking across us
Yeah,
this whole time.
It is what it is, though. So yeah, and then we just kind of went back, relaxed, and that was that night.
up pretty early because we were heading out around noon. So we went all and got coffee at this place called Mozart's. It was beautiful. It was right on the water, and they had this outdoor deck patio, which was really nice. And I got a strawberry smoothie, which was really good. And then Joe.
So I got a spinach and feta empanada, which was really good, and it came with this like salsa that was definitely like house made and was insanely good. And then I got a draft latte, which everyone had been telling me about for the last day and a half. However, I heard everyone say giraffe latte multiple times. I don't know why I heard giraffe latte. So I go up to the counter, I order a giraffe latte, and they look at me and go, draft latte? I'm like, yeah, the draft latte. And then I look down at the order and it just says draft. Yep. So I need to learn how to listen a little bit better. But at least I gave that person a really good story for that dummy who ordered a giraffe latte. But then, yeah, right after that, we went to the airport to come back home. Flight back wasn't too bad.
A little bumpy.
Little bumpy, especially coming into Orlando, but we made it. So, and then we came back, picked up the Dino boy from the dog sitter, and he did very good.
Very good.
Yeah, we were a little nervous because it was his first time away from us and everything like that. So, but he did great and everything like that. And then, that's about it, right?
Yeah, it was a really, really good trip. We had a lot of fun. We ate a lot of good food. And we appreciate you guys watching the video, checking out what we did. And we will see you in the next video.
Yeah. Bye.
Ooh, 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 ooh.